We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Oilers and the Miami Dolphins. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A huge play there for Houston. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Jackson.
Ooh.
Smith catches left side.
Okay.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Okay.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11.
Okay.
First down.
Okay. I'm not used to this. I don't know what defense offense he.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Oh, I failed. What was that?
He's in. Touchdown.
What the hell was that? I've never seen that in my life.
10-yard touchdown run.
I didn't even die. He just fell over.
Takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it.
That was weird.
The deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of.
The just fell over, dude. I'm
of the
really
season,
right now.
things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Switch out the Glock.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let me see what we got, man. Come on. Switch out the Glock.
Two in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I mean, they got no superstars in defense.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Okay. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Makes it.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your
I be
first
living
drive.
it down
Stop
by the
them on
run,
the first
boy.
drive
I'll tell you
defensively.
something.
They run for it with Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
49-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he goes
Oh,
across
it's
midfield
taking
and
me.
down
Hold on a
into
minute,
Houston
bro. I'm
territory.
gonna break free.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job
Oh,
by them
nigga, I don't
picking
have
up the
to
run
play.
blitz and detecting it and
Ooh, I
blocking it
screwed
and
up.
turning it
It's
into
all
a
good.
nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the
Hey, this
25.
defense, I don't know why he in this
22
shit.
yards
It's
there,
not
first down.
working for him. I mean, I'm not tripping there.
They run with Breida.
Got him. Oh,
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking end zone,
Whoa.
but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their
That's
snaps
crazy.
closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they will be backed up deep
way in the
here
back.
as they're
Way
going to start
in the
this
back.
drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone,
Let
you've
me
got to be
see
decisive
what we
about
got
whether
going
you're
on.
bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Barkley on the carry. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after one.
First quarter with the score tied 7-7.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed
I can't get my use.
And that's caught by Smith. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown. Houston. A big play there. 85 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Laughlin lining up for the point after.
A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it.
Okay,
because
I'm about to
me, it
get
was
pissed,
stacked
bro,
up
because
for a run
he
situation, strength on strength, and they
that
decided to
pissed
put
me
the ball
off,
in the air.
dog.
And what a result. Big-time play.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Fucking
And this will be a
bullshit.
touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Strip that ball. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 miles.
2 and now on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into Houston
That
territory.
nigga with them big ass shoulders.
Big
What
play
the
there
hell?
for the
Who is
Dolphins.
that?
49 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard
The
line.
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Breida. And the Dolphins are going to have
Oh, they got a
first
block.
and
Come
goal as
on.
he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and
All
goal.
these DBs.
They'll try to run with Breida.
They went to a nickel
Goodness.
defense, and that's a
They
surprise
hold
this
me.
close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Stick to the game plan. What we're going to have to do. This nigga on some
The
shit, bro.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There have
He
been
on some
points on the
shit.
board. We just saw
Look at this.
back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it.
Where you going?
High-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it.
I could
He
take
wants
it.
a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
No way you let that happen,
Good
bro.
hill, baby.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection
Oh, he was there, too.
Really nice game.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been
Bro,
better.
why
End
my
up
people
losing
tripping?
yardage,
That's so
even though he
annoying.
completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. It's inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
Bro, what was that?
Big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this
What was
opening
that?
weekend. And his guys are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time. And
Okay, bro. I
When
don't.
we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This
I
is
don't know.
all
I don't
about
know
the
what's going
defense.
on.
They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more
My
zone
game
coverage?
legit like just
Now,
broke.
they don't know where to go because they're hitting
My
them in every
shit broke.
direction.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
What was
At
it?
their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain
Why did
of
that
7,
play kill so much
and
time
that'll
on the
make
clock
this a
before
2nd
that?
down. And over the middle, this is Parker. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
2nd and 1.
And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Ties the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over.
They're gonna stop giving this man bullshit, bro.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're gonna stop doing this to me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
What are you doing? There you go. Good snack.
And this will be
Good
incomplete.
snack.
In physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Noah Igbenogany.
And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Oh shoot, I zoned out. Well, my bumble tripping.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching
Okay,
their
nigga.
heads.
These fucking dives are getting out of control.
Let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this
5
show,
yards in
because
front of
most
this
of them
man.
are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
You gotta hold that block, Parker. Come on, man.
To 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the
Second time in a
football.
row that man got off like that.
This is Breida. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The point is good.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this
There you
game.
go.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Problem is, I know I
2
blitzed Howard on the
yards, good
outside.
enough
He
for
didn't even
first.
try.
2nd and 1, and people want
He
to run
didn't
the
try to
football.
come help.
This is where every back in the
What a
league
bitch.
is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Damn it, dude. I couldn't get my user. He just quick snapping that
He'll
bitch.
get
Like,
this
what
up
the?
only to about the 33.
On the carry.
Noah Igbenogany that time up to make the play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Look, I'm hitting the wrong buttons.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right.
What are you
He
doing?
rifles one that's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And a super return as he gets
He
his
had to
all
have
the way
somebody
down inside
open.
the 25-yard
Had to.
line. A young quarterback, Jones,
He had to have
rolling to
somebody,
his
no
right.
way.
I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did
come
earlier in
on,
their
bro.
career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh my gosh.
Not only did he drop it in the end zone.
Intended for Mike Gesicki.
Okay, dog. I don't
Be able to
even.
catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A
2
real
drop
threat.
passes.
This is
It's
third
okay.
and long.
Not even tripping. Uh-oh.
Here's Tua.
Look, what is it?
Will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent
Fucking
field
bullshit,
position.
dude.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking
Fucking
about.
bullshit, bro.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The 25-yard line. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Where you
This is
going?
where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman.
Got my foot's fast as shit. I didn't think gonna stop like that in the fucking middle. I should have blitzed that nigga like I wanted to.
22 there on the third down conversion. Now Jackson on first down.
There.
They'll
What's
set
up?
up the
Where you
screen
going?
to Barkley.
I'm there.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose.
Damn, dog.
They got the lead, and what a nice
That's
stop
like
they just
30
made
people.
there
Ain't
on
nobody
the
getting in there.
He did a
Come
fine
on,
job
bro.
there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins will start their drive at the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising
I had
there,
circle
extending
open,
the play,
but
hoping
I didn't feel
someone
good
would
about
come
throwing
open
it to him.
downfield, but they never did.
The 20-yard line.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And
Hey,
he's
what is
just
he
gonna
in, a
get rid of
cover
this
3?
thing to no one here. He
Say
throws
less.
it away. And now it's third.
Make you pay for that
Now
shit.
they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
55, right there in the middle. 55.
Tua going to throw.
Oh my gosh, I should have threw it the fucking square, bro.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
That was
Well
dumb. I
struck.
should have
And
ran the
the
ball.
offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 30-yard line.
What is this, huh?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like
Where you
the
going?
last drive
Somebody
where you
get him.
had it away.
Oh, he in a Wildcat. What was that? Hold
He doesn't
on.
exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now this
Man,
one
why
could
are his
be
niggas
downfield
holding
on the
on
left
to every
side.
ball?
And able to get this one across the
They're holding on to
45
every
before
ball.
he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll get this out to Barkley.
He tried to hurdle over me.
And
Wow.
get it into enemy
Disrespectful.
territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6. At the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
This is Barkley.
We'll take it. We'll take
We
it.
are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run for
There you go. There you go.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
He just quick snap, bro. You don't even need him trying to look at what's going on. See if I can get a touchdown on this play.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes is quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
No way.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far,
this nigga had Barkley throw the ball, bro.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. And
he's going to have to eat this one as
down. Finally got a sack.
Kyle Van Noy. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by
That makes sense, but okay.
And they have the football and will set up shop.
Pressure must have got to him or something. I don't know what that was. Nah, no pressure.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the turnover, it's Tua. Check down to Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking for the end zone. That'll be caught for a
I don't want to throw it to him. Just threw it to my 3rd string. It sucked.
There to make the grab. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
That's all good.
Up and good by Sanders.
My Wody just caught a body. I didn't name him random mouth. Studying in my
and this carries into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hello.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Weird-ass
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down.
I can't get my adjustments.
That wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Jackson is going to keep it himself. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer 3rd of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And first and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Switch up the clock. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking...
No, he was wide open.
Incomplete. He was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, 26 yards. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick in.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 52, Oilers 21.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
not even trying. He can run the clock. You can't do that.
That one,
you can't run the clock.
Pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Bro, what is that? Like, why does that keep happening to me? What is going on in this game? I think they're just stumbling.
Well, no matter how they phrase
falling.
it,
Like,
staying on
what is
schedule,
that?
staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run with Barkley. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Switch up the clock.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Wait, oh.
Gets it out quickly here to the
I
left
fucked up my
flank.
zone.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. No reason
I
not
fucked
to
up my
try
zone.
it
I had
there.
no
They
idea what
do
I was
indeed
doing.
convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And this will leave him a yard short.
Yeah,
Nice
he's supposed
pickup
to
of
be over
9
there.
yards on 1st down.
Gain of 9.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy who catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On 2nd down, Barkley.
Man, come on,
into
bro.
enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts.
2 yards.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh,
And that is
that should have been a pick. It's crazy.
16 seconds now on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
It's Barkley on the counter, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Oh, he caught a timeout.
Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long.
Weak ass
Finding
play.
Knox there, complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he caught another timeout. Wow.
Has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
Today's final.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date